Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube. I just want to say I am once again recovering from being sick. I was sick a couple weeks ago, and then I thought I gave like my head cold or whatever to one of the families I babysit for, but then I got whatever they had, and I don't know if I got it. Like if they gave it back to me. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's something else or if I just got the same illness I had like back. I don't know. But I am on the recovering side of that, so I don't know if I really sound that different. But to me, I do feel like I sound a little more like scratchy, a little more nasally. But that could just be me. So yeah, we're doing the current household for the month of October. I don't know if I will do another one later this month. It just kind of depends on how much time I have. But yeah, this is at least for now the current household for the month of October. I only have time to play one generation worth, and about what time I'm recording this, about a week ago, someone was like watching through my current households, and they were commenting and like totally great. Like, feel free to comment. I love reading comments, but one of the comments was, I can't wait to see how many generations you get to. And then I went to open the save like the next day, and I swear, Jesse, you jinxed me because I can no longer open my other save. Well, I can open it, but I can't load into the household. I left my game sitting for about an hour waiting for it to like load, but the plumb bob just sat there and spun for an hour. And so finally, like, I tried a couple of different ways of like trying to get into the household, and nothing was working. I went back, tried to like reload an old save, like nothing. It would not let me into the household. I don't know what happened, what broke, but it wouldn't let me open it. So I got, I think it was about 15 generations in to that last family, and I unfortunately had to quit the save. It was just way too aggravating. So I started a new family. I started a new save, a new legacy. And this one is, again, still on short lifespan, and the short lifespan works here. It wasn't working in the last like 2 generations of the other save. It stopped working. It was just stuck on normal lifespan. But its short lifespan is once again working. So we're still on short lifespan, which makes things, really chaotic. But then I also, I was actually on TikTok, and someone was using like a random wheel to like, I think it was to decide like how many, like for like a house, like how many bedrooms to make. The bedrooms were going to be for, a female teenager, or, like a twin boys, or like it was just like they were using this random generator. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a fun concept. And I was like, whoa, I could totally like spice up how I'm doing my like my current household just a little bit. Nothing like super drastic, but basically, here, let me see if I can actually pull it up. So this is just like a random website I used just to kind of help me like spice things up. So I have a couple like different things here. So basically, I will decide relationship status. Will my Sims remain faithful to each other, or are they going to cheat? So then, you click to spin, and you can edit what goes in the box or what goes on the wheel. And then depending on, brushed my mic. Depending on where this lands, I will decide, oh, okay, so they're going to remain faithful, but say it landed on cheat. So then I would go to cheat gender. So I would then spin like, okay, are we cheating with a man or with a woman? Oh, we're gonna cheat with a man. Okay. Well, I guess I should probably add, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm very bad about lingo. Is it still non-binary? Is that what those who go by they them? I don't want to be wrong. I'm terrified of offending people. I'm sorry, but like for they them, that's what that's for. Okay. Can I save that? Save. There you go. Okay. So then, what else? I mean, there's the cheater. Who's the cheater? The heir or their spouse. So, you spin the wheel. Oh, it's going to be, looks like the heir is going to be the one cheating. So we're cheating on a man. Well, if they did cheat, if they remained faithful, none of this would even matter. So, the heir's parent, I'm trying to remember. I think this is like if the heir cheats with someone, are they having the heir with like the original person or with whoever they cheat with? So then I would, and like it is very, I don't know, it's stupid, but I actually am having a lot of fun. I feel like, okay, so we're having it with, you know, the first relationship. This this was like kind of, okay, what if I wanted both of the Sims, like, okay, so both parents, like I would change who would get pregnant, so like both of them would have a child, or, oh, okay, here, nope, just the spouse is having the children, or just the heir. Now this is really for like my same-sex marriages. Like, yeah, I feel like that kind of speaks for itself, like same-sex marriages. Okay, so I have 2, you know, females, or I have 2 males, or 2 they-them Sims, like, and it's just kind of to help me decide on, like, oh, I don't know which Sim I want, like, I want to carry the children. What else? This is taking, like, the majority of the part. We already looked at this one. This is to help me decide, okay, are we marrying a man or a woman? I should probably, once again, add, it won't let me edit it until, thank you. Okay, let me add. So, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot of fun, and it just adds, like, something a little different to the gameplay. Like, it's not, I don't know, I felt like I had a hard time knowing, like, when to change things up, when I was gonna have, like, you know, 2 women, or, you know, 2, like, I just felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do, unless, like, my Sim, like, sometimes I would let kind of how, like, maybe they act, like, maybe their traits, or, like, maybe, like, their outfits. I'm like, oh my gosh, this Sim, you know, would, like, I don't know. I kind of would let that direct, like, if I wanted them to, like, be with a certain Sim, or if I found, like, a really cute Sim on the gallery, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that to be my next spouse, and that's what I would do. But I like using the randomizer. I just feel like it's really fun. So anyways, I did not save the Sim. Okay. So I actually got both of the parents off the gallery, and I was stupid and I did not save the mom. And I really apologize for that, because she was not someone that I got off of one of the people that I follow and, like, use from all the time. I just looked at base Sim, and the mom popped up. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And then I was stupid and I didn't save. So I do apologize. I did not create the female Sim. I gave her a makeover and stuff, but this is the dad. So in the last current household for the previous save, my Sim Alani was pregnant. She was pregnant with a little boy. His name was Tieran, Tieran, Tieran. And I liked the name. Tieran was our heir, so I basically started the save, you know, brand new, but I used the name Tieran again. So this is technically Tieran. I renamed him to Tieran Bryant instead of Ethan Ellis. I don't have anything wrong with Ethan Ellis, but Ethan came from Night Lioness. I use Night Lioness's Sims all the time, but he is not, like, jacked out on skills like Sims have been in the past from that creator. Okay, where is the house? What house are we in? Did I not save that house? This one. I was gonna say, did I not save something else? So this is the house that we're in right now. It is a vacation home. I don't know what my deal is with wanting to move into vacation homes all the time, but I seem to do it a lot. So, like, on the back, there's, like, 2 grills. There's, like, identical bars on each side. And there's just, like, things here and there. Like, the upstairs, this section can only be accessed by a set of stairs. And this section can only be accessed by by a staircase. And this section can only be accessed by a separate staircase. Like, so there's 3 staircases going up, and none of them can be accessed like across the whole upper floor. But I don't know. It's by Jessica Pye YT. So she did I won't assume I feel like I'm so bad about this. I'm so sorry. I'm terrified of offending people. The YT, I believe that this person has a YouTube channel, so there's more than likely a speed build of this house, so you could totally go check that out. But yeah, I pretty much kept it the same. Added like a potty chair. I don't really think I changed much about the house. I don't think so. So, yeah, it's a really cute house. It's a really big house. It's really nice, though. I wanted to live in Sulani because I never play in Sulani, and I think that these houses, like these really pretty, like, tropical luxury houses are so pretty. They're so nice. So I really wanted to live in Sulani just for something different. But anyways, so this is Tyrion down here enjoying some dinner. Oh, look at that. He's giving you guys such a nice smile. This is Tyrion. So he's romantic, active, outgoing. I believe he had all 3 of these traits. I left his aspirations despite the fact that I have never gone to Granite Falls with him. I just kind of left him like, I don't really care. He is a conservationist because I feel like I can't have a sim live in Sulani without having someone be a conservationist. So that's what he is. He is level 5. He's a nature historian. He's got like a few skills. Like the vampire lore is something that all of Night Lioness's sims come with. I'm not really sure why, but he has never done anything with vampire lore. He doesn't really have many skills except for fitness, and that's because for the longest time this house had the sunny aspect lot trait, which made him energized all of the time, and I eventually got rid of that to trade it out for traits that worked better in like for the house, for like the sims here. So yeah, this is Tyrion. I will come back to Tyrion in a second. This is his wife, Odessa. Why are you gurring? I still have my foster pup. He's sleeping right next to me. Well, he was. Now he's gurring. I don't know what he's growling at, though. This is Odessa. This is the sim that came off the gallery, and I am, like, kicking myself so hard right now for not having saved her, because she's really pretty. I didn't change her hair. I didn't change her makeup. I just gave her, like, outfits and stuff. Again, heavily pregnant. I don't know necessarily that this top is the most pregnancy appropriate top, but I believe she came with the family oriented trait, but I think like I randomized the other 2. I don't know. I don't remember. And I believe she came with the master mixologist trait or aspiration. I've actually done quite a bit with this. I only have 1 level left, and it's just because I never know what to do with her. I feel like Odessa just kind of sits at home and does like nothing, which okay, that's not true. I feel like I never have time to do anything with Odessa, but when there is nothing to do, she does a lot with the mixology. So she's actually out here currently working with the dog. This is our Belgian Malinois. This is DOG. The name DOG. It's just dog, but like put into like actually spelling it out without just putting DOG. So it is pronounced DOG. Yes, he's a Belgian Malinois, which you can't actually get in the game. It's not a breed that you can get. So I actually got him off the gallery because I don't think I could ever handle having a Belgian Malinois because they're the kind of dog, like if you told them to run through a brick wall, they would. Like they're extremely loyal, but they also need like a lot of stuff to do. Like they constantly need a task, and I just feel like I wouldn't be able to do them justice having one, but I think they're gorgeous dogs and they're super intelligent. Just like, oh my gosh, it'd be so much fun if we had like a Belgian Malinois. So I found this dog off the gallery. There are a lot of really good dogs on the gallery, a lot of them that look really close, really similar. He was personally my favorite that I found, but someone did make him technically, I believe, like he was actually labeled as a German Shepherd, so they just kind of like edited on him and colored him and stuff. But anyways, yeah, this is DOG. She's out here, she's supposed to be training him to, I think, heal. Yeah, so Odessa is in the she's a head mixologist. She's level 6 of the culinary career. I don't really know what to say there. So then we have the children. All the children are actually in here watching TV. Why are you turning? It is so creepy. So this is our oldest. This is Luciana. Luciana is lazy and a goofball, and she has the joke star aspiration. Oh, I didn't realize the hair growth was enabled. Okay. I just didn't realize that. Like, just seeing that right now, I was like, oh, okay. And then we do have a girlfriend. So this is Stacy. That is Luciana's girlfriend. They are going to prom together. Very exciting. I still have yet to experience prom. Then this is the second oldest. This is Cedar. Cedar is mean and a cat lover. I randomized the traits for the children, okay? But there's something about the boys because the younger brother, Marshall, is evil. So we have Cedar, who's mean, and Marshall, who is evil, which is great. But Marshall is the twin of this sim. This is Madeira, I believe is how you pronounce that. I don't know. Madeira is actually a place, apparently. I don't know. I just heard the name, like, that is so pretty. So, yeah, Madeira. So Marshall and Madeira are twins, because I always make my twins' names match. Just, if anything, it's more to help me remember, like, oh, those were twins, because they have matching first initials. So, Madeira is an animal enthusiast, and again, yeah, Marshall is evil, which is always fantastic. So then I said we would come back to Tyrion. So Tyrion, and I started doing the whole randomizing thing with, like, starting with just generation. So I randomized if we were going to remain faithful or not, and I got, like, the answer no. So then I was like, okay, which one of them is going to have the affair? Landed on, I'm counting Tyrion as our heir, okay? Landed on heir. So Tyrion has a girlfriend. Her name is Sylvia Gallagher, and they have a son together named Austin. He is not very close with Sylvia. Sylvia is more of a friend than anything. It was kind of like a friendship turned friends with benefits when Odessa was promoted to start working night shifts, and we're going with the story that Tyrion got really, like, lonely, and he would come home from work, basically kiss his wife on the cheek goodbye, and then she was gone. Like, they never saw each other. And he was just really lonely. So he met Sylvia. They started as friends, and then, like, she picked up on his loneliness, and she had always flirted with him, but he was like, no, like, I love Odessa. I love my wife. Like, we have kids together. Most of the time Odessa's pregnant. He's like, I won't. Well, Sylvia kind of, like, wore down on him, and eventually they ended up, like, woohooing together. Pretty much any time Odessa went, like, pretty much every night Odessa went to work, Sylvia would come over, and yeah, so now they have a son together. They have Austin. Austin has met his father once. Basically, ever since Austin was born, Sylvia hardly ever comes around. You could maybe say that it's because she's always home taking care of him. Maybe you could say that's all she really wanted, like, to begin with. She just wanted a child. Maybe you could say that she realized that, like, what was going on wasn't right now that she has a kid. She's, like, trying to set a good example. I don't, like, say what you want, but we don't really see Sylvia anymore. We have only met Austin once. And that was because Sylvia had invited us over, and, like, we hardly ever hear from her anymore. Like, she'll call to, like, chat, or she'll call to be like, hey, should I hang out with this other person? Like, we get those kinds of phone calls, but, like, Sylvia never comes over. She never asks us to go out anywhere anymore. So yeah, that's that. Sylvia's his affair, but the thing is, like, he still loves his wife. Like, okay, I'm not condoning cheating. Okay, I hate cheating. Cheating makes me really upset. However, it makes things more interesting in The Sims. And we're just going to stick with the story that Tyrion still really loves his wife, and, like, it was not a good thing that he was cheating on her, but he was, like, he doesn't do it. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to justify it. I'm not trying to justify it. It's a bad thing. He's a crappy person. but it hasn't happened since like right after the twins were born. So I mean, it's been at least 3 days in like Sims time. But I think that's really about everything. So despite this only being one generation, this actually had a lot of me talking. And we don't have any family tree to catch up on because there are no parents, there are no siblings, there are no aunts and uncles. It's just these guys. This is all that there is right now. So there might be another current household later in this month. I don't know. It just really depends on how much time I have. So thank you again, Jessie, for jinxing me. I'm just kidding. I was getting kind of bored with that legacy anyways. It was kind of starting to drag. Sorry. So like I don't really mind, and it was getting kind of laggy and glitchy because there was 15 generations in a save. So I'm not that upset. I just kind of wish it was one of those things like I had made it to December or whatever, because I started that legacy at the beginning of the year. But I don't really care. I'm okay that we had to start over. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I think that's really about everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Again, I don't promise that there will be another current household at the end of the month. But there might be. I don't know. I have one currently in like, I have this whole like spreadsheet to try and keep me on track for like knowing what video goes up when. And I have one scheduled in towards the end of the month, but I don't know if that'll actually happen, because sometimes the current households if I don't play, there's nothing to beat a current household, then I normally replace it with like a speed build or something. But yeah, gaming channels down below. We're playing Batman Arkham Knight. We're going to finish that up within the next couple of weeks, because we're going to play the new Plague Tale Requiem game. I loved Plague Tale Innocence, so I'm very excited for Plague Tale Requiem. And my Twitter is also linked down below, so I post updates there. If you want to go check it out, I mean, you can. But I think that's really about everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.